Hello and welcome to the very first episode of Speaking My Music, the show where I talk to musicians and non-musicians alike about music and literally anything else. It's not a very strict rulebook. Today we have the one and the only Clover Calypso on the show. My fiancé, welcome to the show. Woo!
Hello.
How are you?
Hi. I'm okay. My name's Clementine. Hello everyone from Fogetti's channel.
Oh my goodness.
Nice to meet you for three time.
Yeah.
For third.
You've seen them before on the channel. They've been in all of these videos before. Check them out. I'll put that in post. So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to the people that may not know you.
I'm Clementine.
Yes.
But I've just recently started going by that name. So all of my music is under a different name. It's Mikayla Griffin. All my music's going to be under that name right now. And we're working on transitioning that. I just haven't put out anything under the new name yet, but we're working on it.
So what do you do? Who are you? What's your thing?
My thing? I like to be more than just a musician. I'm also like a digital artist and a barista by day.
Yeah, a barista by day, a musician by night.
I kind of just do those three things. I'm trying to think of just why is everything about me as a person leaving my brain as soon as you ask me? I like to write stories, and some of my music is about the characters that I draw, so that's pretty cool. Tell Me It's Spring is my most recent release. I love that song. I think it's really sweet, and that's about two characters of mine.
Very cool.
And yeah.
It's a banger. Out now on streaming platforms. What is your relationship with music? Are you a big listener? Are you a big fan of music? Are you more of a casual fan, or do you just write music, or where do you stand?
I'd say I'm somewhere between casual and big fan. Listener. I mean, I do write. I don't write as often as I probably should. I find stuff I like, and then I listen to it over and over again until I don't ever want to hear it again.
Yeah.
And then I keep listening to it because it brings me comfort. And I have quite a few albums like that I really love, that I've always loved, that I always end up going back to.
So what are you listening to nowadays? What do you listen to? Punk?
Right now I'm listening to Portals by Melanie Martinez. And I'm listening to Juno by Remy Wolf.
Banger.
Tame Impala. And Benny. Duh. All of her music's really good. And her newest one's called Green Honda, and I like that one a lot. It kind of reminds me of Ashniko a little bit, who I also kind of listen to right now. Personally, some of the lyrics in the Ashniko stuff aren't necessarily the smartest thing in the world.
Yeah, they are.
I enjoy music like that because sometimes music is just so incredibly it can be really depressing. I was listening to Lizzie McAlpine a lot, but I had to stop because of how depressing her music is. And I love her stuff, but I had to stop listening because it was just making me hate life. But I feel like the Ashniko stuff kind of does the opposite, where it's really silly. Another album I've been listening to a lot for a year or two now is Doja Cat's Planet Her. Like that one a lot.
Hell yeah. So you're a musician. You write and perform and record.
Yeah, I write.
Yeah, you write. How long have you been doing that?
I've been performing for 13 years and I'm 22.
Damn.
So a long time. I mean, I don't think you have to know how to do math to figure that one out. A long time. Over half my life at this point. Originally got into it because my grandfather is really into the music business. I used to go to his shows. He used to play with an Elvis impersonator, and they traveled to Europe 6 times. And they would do a lot of shows around where I live. I live close to Dallas, so there are a lot of big venues near here, Dallas, Texas. So I would go and I would watch, and it kind of just was very normal for me to be in the music scene. I, from a very young age, have been exposed to that world and what it's like to be a professional musician. So I feel like I've never really known any other thing.
So you live and breathe music, essentially. Music performance.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, but I know nothing about music theory. I just kind of play it by ear.
No one knows music theory. It's fine. That's why it's just a theory. So you're super famous then? You like perform
No.
all the time, all over the place, and you're like famous, right?
I mean, I would say locally famous. That would be a fair assertion. Locally famous, for sure. I have to watch what I post on Facebook because I'll get like 15 people coming up to me and being like, "What was this about?"
Yeah.
It's like, babe, I don't know. Like, why you creeping? But for the most part, it's a good thing. It, I think, helps to get people out to shows that I play. I play a lot of smaller shows. I have played quite a few big shows in my day as well. The bulk of my performing experience is smaller venues, like dinner crowd type things. I think the biggest show I ever played was the San Antonio Rodeo. And I always like to say, like, this part of the story, I feel like always stuck with me the most. The stage itself was very, very large. It was like lifted like at least 10 foot off the ground. And there were a lot of people there. And it was really scary. But the thing that stuck with me was that when the bass player like would hit any note, it was so incredibly loud that my eyeballs shook like in my head. Like it was crazy. It was crazy.
That shit is crazy.
I felt like a movie star for like
a full-on rock star.
Yeah, rock star.
So what's some other cool stuff you've done?
I actually have a fun story. Okay. So another cool thing I've done is I got invited to the grand opening of the House of Blues in Anaheim, California, around when I was 16 or 17. So I got to go to Anaheim. I got to see Circus Soleil, which was so cool. They were doing the Michael Jackson show, and it was incredible. And then I got to go to the grand opening. And when I say, like, when you think of, like, fancy party, like, as in, like, crazy rich people party, like, this is it. Like, there were famous people there. There were people on stilts in, like, full jester costumes, like, walking around, people handing you champagne. And I was, like, the only minor there. So I had to say, like, hey, I can't have that. People, like, putting Mardi Gras beads over your head. I know that, like, sports are not really like my thing or your thing or
anybody's thing,
but like I think when somebody like wins the Super Bowl, they get like a ring, like they're each team member. Don't quote me on that. There was a guy and he had like 5 of them on his finger, and he like shook my hand at one point, and man, it was just really cool. I got to go because of the manager there. He knew me from whenever I was younger. I used to perform at the House of Blues in Dallas like all the time when I was a kid. And my grandpa and Tim always tell this story. Tim Jorgensen is the guy I'm talking about, the manager. He like heard me when he was downstairs in his office with someone else. And they were both like, oh my God, who is that? Like singing. And they both ran up and they thought it was going to be like an adult. And it was like a 10-year-old child.
That's something out of a movie.
Yeah, I feel like it is. I wish, sometimes I feel like all of the things that have happened to me this far would be indicative of like, oh, I should be like big by this point, right? And it's hard not to be disappointed that I'm not. But at the same time, I feel like everything happens in its own time.
Yeah.
So I'm just keep doing what I love. And if something comes of it, then great. And if not, then at least I can die knowing I did what I loved my whole life. So
hell yeah. Put that on a t-shirt.
All of literally every single thing I've said in this video.
The entire script. In terms of like genre, like what are you doing versus what do you want to do? Are you doing what you want to do genre wise? What's going on there?
So are you asking like, am I playing what I want to?
Yeah, or like what are you playing now?
I'm doing a bit of like pop and alternative music, I feel like, which I think I would consider my preferred like genre. But with it being Texas, if you want to get money and if you want people to hire you and you want people to tip you, you're going to have to play a little bit of country music because of course we're in cowboy land. So I do play some of that, but I would not call it my favorite. I do play songs that I already like though. So I don't dislike it. I would prefer the alternative and the pop. You know, I cover Paramore and Train and Sixpence None the Richer. Like I would prefer like to play their music rather than like country music, just because I think it fits my voice and my personality a bit more.
If you had an infinite sum of money, what does your dream performance look like?
I think I would just really enjoy to do something like Cavetown Porter Robinson-esque, where it's like maybe me and a couple other people playing my music and, you know, having fun props on stage and like having it done up really like cute. I've always kind of like loved the like plant forest vibe. Like I would love to have a show that was like themed like that, where we had like plants and very naturalistic like visuals happening on stage, and I would love that. Also, another fun like setup would be like the Jacob Collier setup, where there's like a big jazz band and like everyone kind of doing their own thing. I think that would be a lot of fun. And also playing with an orchestra, that would be really cool.
That would be sick. That would be a dream. Dream, like Dream Minecraft.
Now that interstate is... I was almost going to start singing, today is going to be the day that they're going to throw it back.
No, that's the wrong one. That's not Dream.
On an island in the sun.
Again, no, that's... No. Wrong. No.
Calling me Dream from Minecraft is not in Weezer.
He is Weezer. Dream from Minecraft. He does kind of look like he would be in Weezer, doesn't he?
He looks the way Weezer sounds. Like if the band Weezer was turned into a person, it would be Dream.
Yeah, that's true. Dream from Minecraft. But you're also a YouTuber. A world famous YouTuber.
Yeah, it is not really going great right now because I've been having so many technical difficulties. I'm not super computer savvy, I'll be completely honest. I have trouble. I am a grandma when it comes to that sort of thing. I think things are going to be fixed pretty soon and I'll be able to make videos again. My videos are more focused on my art though, but I mean, I think my music and my art kind of have a similar vibe.
Yeah.
I feel like they go hand in hand, and I'm kind of hoping I can maybe like make animatics to my own music in the future on my channel, but we'll see how it goes because I'm still learning, and you never know where it's going to take you when you're just starting out with something.
We made a video together on your channel.
Yes, we did.
Shameless plug.
It's really cute.
So, what is next for Clover Calypso? What is on the horizon?
Just be on the lookout for a new EP. For now, that is what I am doing music-wise. And then as far as art, I'm starting to work on my comic, but I have no idea how long that will take. And I've already been working on it for like 10 years, so who knows? I think I'm going to wait until I have a little bit more of a following. Hopefully I will have one in a few years. And maybe have a Kickstarter, and then maybe I can hire a couple of other artists to help me with it. And I really just want to make a living off of music. I love my day job. I love my coworkers, but I'm ready to I don't want to do customer service anymore.
Who does?
Help me, please.
Am I right?
Please. It's a hellscape. Let me out. Somebody help me.
Do you want to call someone out to be on the show?
Maybe I'll call out one of my close friends' partners who has like a podcast and is a really neat person. They are called Sebastian.
My goodness.
And I will nominate them.
Is that Leaping Bass from Morning Ramen?
Is it bass or bass?
I don't know.
I think it's bass.
Leaping Bass. You heard it here first, folks.
Nominating them.
Yeah, Morning Ramen on the podcast. Let's get it. Anything you want to plug, promote?
Go follow me at Clover Calypso on Instagram. All of my art is there.
Cool. Thank you for coming to the show.
Thank you. I love you.
You can't say that. You can't say that. You can't say that. Subscribe. Please subscribe. Leave a like on the video. Watch the last video. It's very good. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Goodbye.
Mochi. Hey, be in the video.
Hello. What the fuck?
Real.
That's a real dog right there. Many dogs were harmed in the making of this episode.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Subscribe. What the fuck?